All right, chat. I have returned. Thanks for sticking around. To appreciate y'all. Hopefully you guys are having a good, what is it, Wednesday? Thursday. A good Thursday. Anyway, let's get back to it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? There you go, Cody.
Right.
You know what this reminds me of? I was just standing here, like, looking at this for a second, right?
Yeah.
The way you have, like, the lifts and then the droppers right away.
Hmm?
This reminds me of remote connectors in Captain Industry, or not Captain Industry, Automation Empire.
Ah. yeah, that's true.
That's exactly what this reminds me of.
That is true.
It's pretty funny, actually.
So if I make 2 rows of 10,
Do what? 2 rows of 10?
it'll be 50 each row input.
Screws, bro.
And it'll be 2,600 screws per minute for output per row.
Per row.
Yeah. So 2 rows will do roughly 5,200 output.
All right. The dinner with Dad went okay yesterday. He was not surprised. He said that I had him at first with the whole like meeting Bert, you know. Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? He said I had him at first until he went somewhere yesterday morning and like had to basically look at a calendar, and he realized that like his birthday was coming up, and then he's like, oh, that's actually what's going on here. So but I had him till then, apparently, and it was great until we actually walked into the pizza place, and my sister was standing like right there, and he's like, yeah, you guys didn't get me. And I was like, oh, but at least I tried, you know. Sorry. At least we tried to get him. It just did not quite work out. But that's okay. It could have been worse. At least it was a better excuse than like, hey, we need your truck, but we can't tell you why, like it was last time. We tried to surprise him with anything. That's not where I want to be, chat. Go. So
Is 200 steel beams a minute too much?
you need 200 steel beams a minute right now?
Then I will make 10,400 screws.
Oh my god, why? Cody. Cody, I don't think we need 10,000 screws a minute. I don't think you could haul that away. 10,000. Cody, a belt. We don't have belt speed for that, bro.
Okay.
I'm just...
Okay, we're gonna stop at 5,200 then.
Cody, we can only move 480 on a belt right now.
I just need more belts.
Okay, so I had a dumb thought, chat, while I was taking my break. This whole train station thing, this thing's gonna interact with multiple inputs and outputs. Do I need to have a train station for each input and each output?
Well,
That way, if it gets backed up, it doesn't interfere. Say coal gets backed up, it won't interfere with, say, iron ore. I need to have like multiples, right? I think I do.
you want to know how many conveyors I need for the output of this factory?
Yes.
If I do 5,200,
I think yes is the answer.
I need 11 belts from the factory to the station.
Cody. Cody, I think we have a problem, bud.
Yep. 1, 2.
But I think I'm gonna need like a station per item, right? Because mixing items on in a single car is not necessarily a good idea, right, chat? Something tells me it's not, but I could be wrong. So now I'm like, how big does this area need to actually be? Because I guess like, no, okay, hold on. If we set up, say, so the train, the first car brings in iron, the second car brings in coal, the third car, we could do that too. That would work, right? So basically, we would have a train come in, and it might just have dummy cars on it. So say it's bringing in copper, but copper's the fourth one back, so it would just have 3 dummy cars, then the copper car. That could work, right? Because what I fear is if say iron gets backed up, then you're gonna lock everything up if you run it on one. I don't think that would work. I don't think that's a good idea. So, oh, okay, all right. I don't think that's in motors. Did I bring motors over here? Got a few. Got a few. Don't think I have enough motors, Cody.
Be right back.
All right. Right. I think we'll just do it that way, chat. Instead of going like multiple out to the right, just go like have dummy cars if needed. I think dummy cars are probably the way to go. We can put this either way. Probably gonna have to go out because we're out of computers now. If we go in, that could work. Trying to figure all this out is kind of a pain, you know? Kind of a pain.
Yep.
Let's see, where's halfway on this building? Right there? Okay. So if we do, well, okay, no, that didn't work out though. I don't think I'm in the center now. There's a gap. Okay. Delete this. Delete that. Put this track right here. And we'll say this is our dual line straight through the middle. And then that gives us room to come off the, yeah, we'll flip that around. Flip this around like that. I don't see why that wouldn't work. And then we have our inputs and outputs here. Okay. We go up and then over to the side. Might do a little replumbing there to make things cleaner. Not a big deal. That would actually work out quite well. And then you just drop straight through the floor instead of running off to that corner anyway. That would work. That'll work. I kind of like that idea. Train station's not quite in the same spot, but we can move it. Alright, so we just need to come there. Is that where it was? Kind of like that one though. Incredibly hard to tell where you're placing this stuff. Times in this game, center line on that one. Center line is on that joint. Okay. on that joint. Okay, so now they're the same. This might work out kind of slick. Kind of slick. Obviously, not all of it's going to fit under here, but I'm thinking we can get at least a couple there. We need to go grab some motors back from the motors and computers.
I got 10 motors.
I need a lot.
Ah, okay.
I'll run back. I don't mind.
All right.
I need computers too, so. I kind of like the truck. I'm not gonna lie, Goat.
You do?
I kind of do. Kind of fun. The Harden reminds me of like PUBG. You ever play PUBG?
Oh, it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. You roll up Punk in the Harden and you just like surprise people, and then they murder you anyway. Because well, at least I'm terrible at the game, so you know. It happens, right?
Yep.
Kind of like my driving in this game. Pretty awesome. Pretty much on point here, you know? Or something. PUBG Mobile? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. By the way, when I was in the house there, my aunt had like our local Fox station on. And they were doing a severe weather update, which there is no severe weather yet. But they have deployed their storm chasing vehicle. So they are heading out into the storm
nice.
to do some chasing. So it's getting serial.
Would you take some encased industrial beams?
You need some?
Yeah.
I believe I have some in my storage. I can bring more. And my extra pins out there, if you want them, you can have them. Hey, you're building all those Mark IV belts, aren't you?
I'm not sure if I need it, actually.
You're not sure if you need Mark IV?
Nope.
Really? Why not?
I'll put it in right now.
You're putting Mark 1s in, aren't you?
No.
Gonna be super efficient, Goody. Or something.
I could go with Mach 3 because they only output 260 each.
Oh.
And Mach 3 is 270.
True. Cool. I got you.
So I don't need them.
Be that way. Be that way. Right. This makes you want to play SnowRunner. You know, it kind of has that vibe, yeah. It kind of has that vibe, actually. A little bit. I probably shouldn't drive this in here, but you know, YOLO. I don't know if I'm driving out of here. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, chat. Why is that person's flashlight like spinning around the person that's not in here? Weird. By the way, chat, don't worry, but Leonard logs out on the toilet, so. What did I come here for? Computers and motors, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And some probably some more encased beams too. Chat, don't let me forget those.
Don't forget them.
I'll try not to. Bring all kinds of motors. And off to computer land. Oh man, look at all those computers. And I'm gonna take like a lot of them because we need a fair bit out there. I feel like we can always bring them back.
Yup.
Probably end up happening at some point. Oh, you know what? I don't want all of them because I need room for beams. Grab like 2 stacks of beams. Or did you use them?
I do have more beams. If you need.
Okay. Never hurts to bring a bunch of other. Actually, there's room on my truck too. So I got stuff, man.
Alright, hey.
Hit my head, chat. Kind of hurt. Kind of hurt a little bit. All right, I am curious about the old awesome sink here real fast because this has been running like there's a lot of stuff. 2 tickets since I was here earlier. That's not bad.
Nope.
A lot of screws.
Hey. That is true.
Oh. Over here. Just like SnowRunner, you can just drive through the woods, chat, you know, just get her done. You know, our trucking has gotten a whole lot better today. We started our day immediately putting it upside down in a ditch. Or like falling really far and having to like, it was a whole thing. So we're doing a whole lot better now, chat. With our trucking. We just stay on this path that's conveniently placed here. And we're good. We're good. Get the proteins, making the DNA. Oh yeah. I don't fight mobs too often anymore because I got mine set to passive because I'm not really interested in playing like, you know, murder sim. I'm more like just trying to build factories, you know. So, but that would be a great way to get a lot of tickets early. Yeah, definitely a good way to get some tickets. You betcha. You betcha. That would be awesome. I have not played that. No. I have not. No, I actually have that from like that eco or whatever from like forever ago. Somebody gave it to me or something. I have it. I've just never played it. Never played it. Yeah. What's going on? Welcome in, y'all. So, guys, what we're doing is Cody and I are over here working on some factories. Now that we have trains unlocked, we have kind of started the next wave of factories on this game. For the way we want to play the map this time, or the way I want to play this map, and I guess everybody else is on board. I don't know. Might just be me. I don't know. But basically, I'm building a massive structure over here that is just going to smelt items. So it'll take our iron ore. Oh, I ain't got no gas in it, Shay. Get out of this thing. Get out of here. So it'll take our iron ore, for instance. And it will, I didn't realize there's like wrenches and stuff that fold out of there. That's kind of sick. Look at that. It'll take iron ore and make iron ingots. It'll make steel. Make copper ingots. All that kind of stuff. Eventually. It's going to be quite a process. But we're going to be moving material around via train. And it's kind of what I'm working on right now a little bit. I'm just trying to set everything up and kind of figure it all out. Lather, rinse, and repeat. So I'm building a huge structure here. That looks kind of weird, but like I think it's kind of cool. It's different, right? It's definitely different than anything I've ever built in this game. Because most of my stuff is just open walls or like no walls and like floating, usually. There's no supports or anything. But this is what I've got going. I think it looks interesting for sure. And I'm just kind of laying out a few train tracks here real fast. Kind of trying to figure everything out. So yeah. That's what I'm up to right now. And I'm really trying to figure out if I have multiple products, I'd like to keep it separated by train car. So the question is, I can do, it looks like 4 different products here, and so that'll be 4 in and 4 out. Is that enough, or do I need to like rethink life? That's the real question, because let's actually look. What are we going to be getting into here? So we're going to have iron ore coming in. We're going to have copper ore coming in. Okay, those are for sure coming in. We're going to have coal coming in, so that's 3 items already. What other ores are there, chat? Deuterium, that's 4. Deuterium, however you want to say it. Technically, quartz, that doesn't get smelted, right? That doesn't get cooked. I don't think, anyway. So we're at 4 items, is what I see, chat. Everybody agree with that? If we did those 4 items, we'd be sitting pretty cool, right? So that's 4 items in, and is that 4 items out? So it'd be iron, copper. So iron ingots, copper ingots. The Deuterium ingots, and what, steel? Steel. So that would be 4. So we're 4 in, 4 out. That makes sense to anybody? I think that'll work. I think that will work. That's pretty cool. Okay. Come on. Why don't you wanna... So 4 products in, 4 products out. We'll keep them separated by car. So that, yeah, that'll work. I think this will work. I think. Bradley Gaming, what's up? Welcome in. So the only thing is going to be, I got to connect all this train track out here and really know how to go about that life, but we're going to have to figure that out too. I kind of want to get a train running back and forth just between me and Goaty, just for funsies, if nothing else right now. It's not going to be functional.
Just to see it run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to carry anything.
No.
Because I don't have anything you need, and you don't have anything I need, so...
Exactly.
That'll just be for funsies. Jeff, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. I am building a factory that smelts stuff. That's all it's going to do is smelt. Yes, John. So coal is an input. Okay, hold on. Now John's got me questioning life again. Okay, input-wise, we're going to be inputting iron ore, copper ore, coal, or just coal. It's not called ore, just coal. And then the deuterium, whatever it is. Okay, we'll input that. So that's 4 items in. So then we're going to have ingots and steel ingots, iron ingots, and copper ingots. So 4 out. So 4 in, 4 out. Right? I think that's the strat, y'all. What about limestone? Limestone doesn't get cooked. Right? What I'm going for is the products that like get cooked. Limestone could just go to like a concrete factory somewhere. is what I was thinking, but I don't know. I appreciate you, John. Thank you. So that'll give us all the inputs here, right? Okay, so that'll do that. And then to get steel, need one of these bad boys. And then we actually have an alt recipe for steel as well. So we have the regular 45, 45, 45, basically. It's 45 of each in, 45 out, or 75, 75, 100. So we have some another, you know, an alt recipe here, which is cool. But that's coal and, or no, that's that. We're not doing that. Because that's that. We're not doing that. We're doing the regular recipe. We kind of messed up when we took that alt recipe, by the way. Because that's not coal. So that's fine. But we'll go with that. So that'll give us that. So yeah, 4 products in, 4 products out. And we'll be sitting good. We'll be chilling. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So the real question here is, do we just run train tracks or do we run foundation under train tracks? Can we just run train tracks like out into the world, or I don't know how that works.
I don't know. No, well, I don't know.
Like, do we want to follow the ground with the train tracks, or do we want to like keep them elevated?
Well, what do you want?
Well, this looks really weird if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look half good, but it doesn't look half bad.
It's not that bad.
Or do I put like a ramp in? I could do that too. I could ramp off of this whole thing.
Yeah, and then we could run it on foundation on the ground, if we want.
Well, that's the other thing, because we're not that far apart, Goat.
No.
So do I just run a foundation from here, try to get over to you?
Well, we could. Good.
But see, then it turns into like floating foundation, or do we build like a structure underneath these eventually?
Whoa! No! 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 No!
Or you know what? Even better, chat. Hold on. What if I build a? How do I do a blueprint? Can I just like? Do I put this down and then build what I want in there? I guess.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? I don't have a clue.
Hmm. Then you can put it in and save it.
Because I'm thinking, like, what if we build like a support system?
Oh yeah.
Kind of like Black Cat had on his map. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. Well, we could do that, like a monorail thing.
Do I have to have power to this thing?
I think.
That's the problem. I don't have power. But what if we did? Let's do some finagling here, chat. We're not, I feel like we're not getting anything done today, by the way. Because I don't have product moving, so therefore I feel like I'm not getting anything done. But what if we just do like that? And then we go from there. See, I don't know. Does that work with that? Ooh, that's tiny. Ooh. Need something a little beefier than that. Maybe like this one. Like that, and then what do you put on top of that? Like that piece? Problem is I don't know how tall to make the thing. And then how do you go like sideways with that then? And make it look any good? No, we're not doing that. Oh, wait. Hold up. Those pieces go off to the side then? Chad, are we digging that or no? I don't think it's big enough either, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Not big enough at all. It's got to be big enough for 2 tracks to go across. Yeah, that's not gonna work probably, huh? Oh, do you have any ideas on this?
No, I haven't really thought about it.
Okay. You want to think about it?
I can. I can.
I know it's not something that has to be like decided on right this second, you know?
Yeah.
But it'd be kind of cool if it was at the same time.
Why not concrete pillars?
I mean, that's an option too. See, I feel like that just kind of looks weird, right?
Kind of.
Kind of. So concrete pillars, so you want to put like a foot down, or?
Both because it's cheaper. Make them.
Are you worried about the expense?
No, but we gotta use a lot of them, I think.
I mean, probably eventually, yeah. Some place to stand is the problem. There we go. Like that, and then let's see, where do you go from that? Like, how do you go out to get? You just put another one of those on top, and then like foundations. Oh, see, there is other like. Oh. How do you feel about that?
That looks that looks strange.
Oh.
I think either we should go with concrete.
To what?
Concrete or metal frames.
Not both.
No.
Well, what do you do from here then? Just put like.
You can put concrete pillars on the side, to the side, I think.
Like that?
No, concrete pillars. You could also do that.
What do you mean by concrete pillars?
Like the one you have down there.
Yeah, what about it? Where would I put them now?
You should be able to lay them down on top.
Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. You know. Like that?
Yeah.
And then we just put the track right on top of there?
Yeah.
And no foundation, right?
No foundation, no.
Oh, doggy, you might be on something there, Goody. Because you could totally put a track there. And a track basically centered on that seam.
Yeah.
Really, you could get by with just like, if you really wanted to get tight with it, you could do that.
Yeah, but how tight do you want it to be? You want some distance between it, right?
I mean, ideally. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go back to the... Right? Like that?
Yeah.
Just need a top on it and we're making a giant cross. There's a huge cross out in Illinois, you know. There you go.
Yep. Oh, yeah. It's something.
It is something, yeah. Mickey, they, yes, it was definitely a good test. It was technically a good test. The big issue of the day was that a Raptor engine appears to have exploded. And when it did so, it took out the hydraulic control system, which the hydraulic control system basically controls the vehicle, controls the gimbal of all the engines. And, well, once you lost control, it's kind of done at that point. So that's why it started doing whoop-de-doos. But the interesting thing is it seems like they couldn't turn off the engines. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so. I am having fun, Tom, aren't you? I'm having fun. Thank you, Bert. Guys, this is a family-friendly stream. Just please keep it that way. Would appreciate it. All right, Goaty.
Yep.
If we put like an awning on the top.
An onion?
Yeah, I said onion. Yeah. An awning. I'm just getting weird now with it, okay?
It's okay. What do you want with this? You can't build it any higher.
Not going any higher. It's an awning.
Oh, like where you have the electrical wires.
I mean, we don't need wires, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
It's stupid.
And is it high enough for the wagons to not hit it?
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the second stage was definitely not able to separate. They called out for separation and it just didn't happen. Sandcamp, hello. Welcome in. How are you? I'm thinking just like that. Just simple. We don't even need to blueprint that, honestly. That is so simple. We don't need to blueprint that because everyone could be custom. Like the height is going to be different depending on where we're at too. Right? Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of things that went wrong.
Harvest.
Today, Mickey. Lots of things went wrong. Is basically the gist of the whole story. Lots of things went wrong. It was not a good. I mean, it was good that they got up and they got off the pad without completely eliminating the pad and everything. The tank farm did take a lot of damage, though. Yeah. Yeah. Engines definitely didn't light, but that's actually okay because they have more, like a lot more thrust than they need. Especially because they wasn't really a payload, so. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it left the pad, that was like the big thing today, yeah. So, it definitely did do that, and that's why SpaceX is, I guess, considering it a W. So, let's try that again. Why will those not go away? Uh-oh, Cody. I think our server's about to crash.
Oh no, don't say that.
Widespread chaos.
Not the first time.
World President urges all citizens
Not
to do their part
the first time.
Don't say it.
Wow, John. Wow. Wow. Alright, so if we're gonna build out from here, these tracks actually might be too close to that thing I laid out. And that's actually gonna be weird because it's on a foundations aren't taking place wherever I want. Never mind. Okay, so we want to square it up with this, but we actually need it kind of in the center. Oh, I can't quite snap it out there. Okay. We may end up blueprinting this whole thing eventually, chat. Dale. Hey, Sandcamp, that's good. I didn't actually know that. Trent hasn't ruined it. Or maybe he didn't tell Trent. Just saying. Okay, so then... I'm gonna need a foundation out to it just to check my height. Is it 1 or 2 blocks out? What did I do? 2 blocks. 2 blocks. All right. So the idea here, chat, is to build this train track. Definitely like center, basically centered up on this. There's a little bit of a curve, but that's not bad. I could move my tracks in here too. Nothing says those tracks have to be where they are in there. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. The blueprints are on at standard heights. The problem is there is no standard height, is there? There's no standard height in this game. Everything's so like up and down, and nothing says the stations are gonna be like the same either. But I do know what you're saying, Dave. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We're in the testing stuff out phase, you know. I see. There's the problem. I didn't quite maybe get that in the center, but it doesn't really matter either, you know. So then can we take... I don't know how aggressive we can turn this, yo. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay. But yeah, there's no like... And then even like here, I guess we can just do this to get a grid. I think this will work. So is that 3? 1. Hard to tell, man. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. I can count, chat. Other problem's gonna be this stuff's too far apart to be like building to and from. And the foundation out. I think it is, that's wider than this, right? Yeah. Those concrete pillars are wider than two foundations, right? What I can do is just move the lines in here. That doesn't matter. They don't need to be where they're at. I mean, they do and they don't. I got you, Stan. It might help, yeah. It might help, bro. Oh, God. We're going to be able to make it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if I like how this is turning out. Because, yeah, this is... they're not going to be straight like at all, are they? But that actually That curve could be okay for lining up into there. Remember, we're connecting it to here. How does that connect? I don't know how you get that to connect.
I mean, it's better than the sharp curve that you have on the other map.
Hmm.
Sharp 90.
Right. How do you get this to like split in? Cody, how did you do that? Or did you?
I have not done that.
Okay.
There must be a wise guy in the chat.
Monitor wasn't the problem saying, gotcha. Oh, it has to be in a seam. Well, I don't know if I like that idea, so it has to be here. Ay, caramba. That would work, wouldn't it? Technically work, right? Might be a little on the aggressive side, but I don't see why that would be a problem. Yeah, okay. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, chat. I didn't know how to do it. A straight section. Yeah, because see, I kind of like... So here's the eventual plan, y'all. I'm going to have lifts. Well, I could go up there with them. I might have to use the bottom lifts too. We'll see, right? So I'm going to have lifts here. So as long as my trains clear the lifts, I can move these tracks out a little bit. It doesn't matter. In fact, that would probably just be the better thing to do. Is just move the tracks. Just ever so slight amount, right? Rail between pillars first. I think I need to move these tracks though. Or at least, yeah, if I do it the way you guys are talking. Yeah. Hold on. I should not have gotten rid of that one because I could use it to, you know. Yeah. But see, I'm trying to make this like as clean and nice as possible. And like keep everything kind of like straight and nice and neat here. I'm not trying to be too much of a neat freak with it, but trying to keep it somewhat looking decent, you know? That would be the hope, anyway. That would be the hope. Okay. And now make this for either... See, I could just do that too, though. Because what I could do... Well, see, okay. The problem is that this is a center pillar, and I'm just eyeballing the center to that. There's no other way to find center. Because it's centered. It's not off-center. It's centered. There's not like a half floor, right? Like a half floor would be... Well, that's what this is kind of, isn't it? A half floor. Like that, right? And then can I run this right off of the... Uh-huh. There's the ticket, right? There's the ticket trap. But this gives me center. There's the ticket. Okay. We'll run this out. And now that we know we have to... Our joint, or our splits have to be at joints. Say we go out maybe like here. Okay. Go out to like here. Yeah. Okay. Where do I place the other pillar? That's harder to tell if it's centered though. Alright, so if we put this here. Oh. Then we can do our thing here. Okay, just underneath there. Hit the right button once in a while would be nice. Okay. Then we get rid of these. Probably should have left them actually. Never mind. Put that back. So I have something to walk on. We're gonna get to chefs. Last thing I do. You didn't know the train part of the factory would take longer than the factory. Although the factory's not done either. Factory's not done either. But see, now that's still not gonna give me... Oh, no. See, I want to be in the center here. I don't want to be in the center here. Right? So what I should do...
Can I borrow you for a second?
Yeah, what up, Goat?
I just want to show you something.
Alright, 1 second. I'll be right over. Nothing happened to Farm Sim today, Sam. I don't always play Farm Sim on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I just most of the time. So tomorrow night, we're actually going to be in Farm Sim, Sam. And between tomorrow night and Saturday, we'll be finishing up the Bale Challenge. Between tomorrow night and Saturday, we will get the Bale Challenge done over on Farm Sim. Goaty wanted to play this today, so that's why we're here. All Goaty's fault. That was actually something we talked about when we talked about starting a Satisfactory server. Was playing it occasionally on Thursdays so that Goaty could play like during the day with us because of time zones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you like this?
Do what?
Do you like this?
This is like obnoxiously clean. Yeah.
Yeah. And then come down here.
Chat, what do you think of Goaty's little factory over here? For the Bale trailer. Actually, 14,000 bales. Yeah, we'll get that done. Panther, if you go into Discord and go to the mods channel, the Farm Sim mod channel, there, Jeff actually just posted both of those trailers that we use. The semi-trailer pack and the trailer that I use behind the semis, or the trucks. Tractors. Yeah. Won't be able to help. Okay. But yeah, if you go in there, Jeff just posted all the trailers. Oh, Goaty, what do you have going on here, bud? Oh
So,
man.
Yeah, it's the thing, but it's actually pretty.
Well, some of these are inputs and some are outputs. That's why like these are
Yeah.
inputs, right?
These two here is outputs.
Oh, the last two are outputs.
Yeah, and these
Okay.
two here is inputs, and then two outputs, then two inputs,
Okay.
so on.
You just have to ride the belts to remember which way is which way, right? I feel like OK Go down here. Remember their song?
Yeah,
With the treadmills. Here it goes again by OK Go.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna somehow spaghetti that over to here, right?
Yes, and then because there's two in front of each other over here, right?
Huh?
So the inputs will go from this one here,
Uh-huh.
and the output will go over here,
Yeah, yeah.
which,
So,
and then so on, so on.
so you're gonna need a train with 4 cars of steel beams.
No, because I actually only need 100 steel beams per minute, right?
No, I understand, but are you gonna put those all to one of these train stations or one of these
Yeah,
like stops?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was like, please don't need 4 train cars full of steel beams.
I will. No, I think I will put it up to one of them.
Yeah, yeah, and then you'll have potential for output on what? You know
On
what
4.
you know what you should do on the output side?
No?
Put them. Well, you can't have them all go to one line, right?
No.
Because you're making too many. But basically, what I'm getting at is like part of your factory's probably never going to run. Because if you're going to make like all those connect to the outputs on all of them, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Again, we can put dummy cars on trains though, like cars that don't ever do anything.
Yeah. But yeah.
We'll probably end up with that. Oh, never mind. It works. I like it.
Yeah. We see. We see how it
I
works.
like it.
Have you seen the message I sent on TeamSpeak?
No. Okay. I see it over here. Hang on. Ba-da-ba. Oh, Goni. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's fine. Or, yeah.
You remember what we discussed about it? Trying to the architecture of it?
Yeah.
I really want to try and do that.
I said something about that last night to the boys, actually.
Oh, okay.
We were just like, well, you know, just talking. Just talking
Yeah.
and talking. Be like, oh, Drake, oh.
No problem.
But yeah, no, we got you on that.
Alrighty.
Let's see. I need a ladder. Ladder? I thought they were there. No, where are ladders at? Ladder. Oh, there we go. My stupid scroll wheel, chat. Gotta hook up. I got a new mouse, y'all. My Radar Omega just reloaded. Okay. But I've got a new mouse. I really gotta get the thing on the desk here and get it using. I'm having mouse issues on my computer here. That's all right. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, chat. Back to the train debacle here. We're gonna rip those out, right? We're gonna rip them out. Gaming PC, Sean. The scroll wheel is like not always working. So, just mouse. Here, watch. So, like right here, like right there, like right here, I can't scroll. Like I don't know. It's something with the scroll wheel in this mouse. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's a Logitech. It's the same mouse. I ordered literally the same. I ordered the same mouse, like legitimately the same mouse. How far out did I go on that side? Let's make this all real, like, you know, chat. Let's make this all the same, right? How far out did we go for this? 8. 8 is the magical number, so it'll be 7. 7, chat. 7. Dump some water and it'll be fine. No, that's a keyboard, Tom. Same one I have in the gaming PC, Sean. It's just a Logitech. I don't even know what it is. It is a 300S, apparently. I've got it literally right here in a box, brand new from Amazon, delivered yesterday. I run it's the same mouse, but I just didn't hook it up yet. That's all. And I know I need to. I know I need to. Because it really bothers me when I'm editing and when I am playing this game. Farm Sim, don't really notice it. In here, definitely notice it. Definitely notice it. Yeah, it's not bad. 30 bucks. It's no big deal. Not bad. Not bad. Seems good. So remember earlier, chat, whenever you were saying that like we couldn't make them a blueprint because the height. This is what I'm talking about. So, and really it doesn't take long to build. And beyond here, like when we go, we're not always going to run in a straight line either. You know, we will have to turn and go up and go down and turn and turn and go up and, you know, like it's fine. You find something new, like, why change it? Yeah. Yeah. Mechanical mouse. Controller doesn't click. That's, oh, wow. Interesting. The G502. I might have had that in the past, Tom. I'm not sure. Not sure. But it's a simple mouse. It's got a couple extra buttons up on top. And I really like those extra couple little buttons, and you know, it's cool, okay? It's cool, man. Seems good, you know? Sandcap, I've actually never used one of those, like, trackball mices. I've never used one of those, bro. Never. Never. Oh, see, now this is going to be a problem, too. I can't build. If I hit, how do I get a straight? I guess that is straight, right? Just right there. Whoa. Chat, every game I play, I just want to play trains. I just want to play trains, chat. All I want to do in life. Play trains. See, now I could do something like that, but I won't do that. That's just... Ugh. Brody. Now, see, this is the hard part here. How do I know that's... I don't know that that's straight. I feel like I got off... I'm not straight back here now. This is more difficult than it looks, chat. That's not straight to begin with, is it? No.
Is that a pass-through line you're making?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm making two, like, double pass-throughs in the center.
Okay.
Really, I don't even need this, to be honest. I could just, like, run it right to the thing and right to the thing and be done, right?
Yeah.
Dang it, Cody. But pass-through line. But a pass-through line would be kind of sick, right?
It would. I don't have it. Now I want it.
Now you want it?
Yeah.
See, I could just connect it to right there and be done. But I don't want to do that. I want this to be like that. So how do you know when it's straight though? I think that one's straight right there, right? We're gonna go with that, chat. That's straight. I think. Looks like it anyway. I said yeah, Drake, yeah. I don't know why that's in my head. Don't ask, chat. Don't ask. Oh, we're looking like butter out here. Wow. Okay, I'm here. That was kind of real. Sorry, chat. Not that y'all could hear the sneeze or anything, but I should probably run the foundation out to here. Oh, thank you, Bert. This remnants from yesterday. That's about as straight of a track as we're gonna get in this game. Right? Are we in agreement, chat? It's beautiful. I've never seen such a more. I've never seen a beautiful thing than that right there. Or something. I think we're good, chat. I think we're good. Okay, so I have to connect another piece out before I can go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Odie, I could have a pass under track where it just goes underneath my factory. Oh.
Yes, you could.
Could I put a siding in for maintenance too? What?
Nothing.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
I'm not trying to be funny.
No way.
Wait, I am. No way. For freedom's sake. Not what he says, chat. For the record. Definitely not what he says. So if you walk backwards building straight train lines, it's not bad.
Nope.
It's the walking forward part that I think gets you. Oh, man. All right. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so now... All right, we flip out here because now we got to go from here to there, and then on this track we'll go from in there to here. But I got to extend the track out some more. Right? I got to extend the track out some more to make it work. Currently there's two of us on here. Cody's on here and I'm on here. I got to extend the track out. But I actually don't know where I need to go with the track going this way either. I don't really have any plans of where I'm going with the track. I know where I need to take the track to Goaty.
That's the other way.
What's the other way?
If you want to send the track to me.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, okay, are you building for dual line or single line?
Well, I have 2 stations, but I could make a... I think I could make a pass-through line.
You don't need to have a pass-through line. I'm building dual track. So
Well, I have dual tracks going out, and I can make dual tracks going in.
Yeah, but we need to make sure that like it kind of runs with what I've got going here. So right-hand traffic, right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if a train's on the right, it's going to be going forward.
Yeah.
Right-hand traffic. So where would be where a train would come into your whole thing here?
Well, that we decide, right? We can choose because we just changed the factories. I've not hooked them up yet with the station.
Well, all you'd have to do is put the station on the other end, right?
No. I just need to change the name of it. Screw in and screw out.
I'm 12 years old. Sorry. But would like this track be this is an in track, right? The one I'm on?
No, this is the where it picks up screws.
Okay, but the train
right now.
But the train's coming in here, let's say.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then it's gonna basically just loop through this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because basically this is gonna be a dead end point for the train, right? Or no?
Well, that depends where the next factory is.
Yeah, you got a point.
In this case, this track would go to a sorter.
I mean,
going to the sorter with the screws.
Well, no, it would go to other
factories.
Factories, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's it. And this one is coming in with iron or steel beams.
Yeah.
But we could change it if we want.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I just don't know where we would go I guess we can explore north. I don't think there's too much more north to explore. So that's why I'm wondering if we want to make this like a turnaround point.
Well, we could. We could just make this a loop out here.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. And then that would give us the dual track. And then we can always change it if we want to go up to another factory, but...
Yeah.
You should be able to loop that together, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And I could actually on the... let me see here. On the right... over here. I could make a path-through line on the right side of this station here.
You could, but you don't have to. I don't really think that my pass-through lines are necessary, to be honest. Like, at all.
No, but it will clog up, you know? If we have multiple trains running.
There is a potential for that, yes.
Yeah, so if I make a path-through line on the right side here and one in the middle.
Either the middle... Well, you got all your conveyor belts you're going to have here, though.
Yeah, but...
So can you do it over here?
Okay. It's going to be okay.
You can suck it in over here. On this side.
Yeah. Good.
There's room there. Yeah.
And then combine the two over here.
Yeah. And then basically put another track right over here somewhere. For our right-hand traffic going out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. On this. Yeah. That's my plan.
Alright, Mickey thinks my stations are broken. Let's go figure this out. That's the way I see it. That's what I read out of his comment. I messed up. That's what I'm reading there, Mickey. Okay, hang on here. Hold the phone. So these are pass-through tracks, Mickey. These are just pass-through. They're not going to my stations. Yeah, these are pass-through tracks. The problem is, and it's not really a problem. Oh, yeah. Oh. Interesting. So we're going to go out another 8. 7. Doesn't matter. Problem is I got to go out another run before I can do what I want to do to connect what I have there. So it'll all make sense here in a minute, guys. Just let me build for a second here, and it'll all make sense here in a minute, okay? It'll all make sense. At least I see it in my head, but you know, sometimes translating it to... Oh, that's tiny. Isn't that adorable? Just one of those? Okay. How you'd ever want that? It all makes sense in my head. Just let me translate that to the game. My God, John, build the foundation. Build it. Where? All right. So if we do this and we go bada bing, bada boom. Honestly, ladders on all of these would not be a bad idea. Or, I mean, really don't need it, but kind of nice. Jetpacks are great, but, you know, they only last so long. And some of these may end up being really, really tall, too. Some of these may end up being... Oh, that's not tall enough. Speaking of being tall... It's not tall enough. Oh, that's going to be a problem, though, isn't it? Okay, so we're actually going to either put on elevation or we're going to lose some elevation here. And I would say we want to go down more than up. I see, it all kinds of just depends on how the ground lays, too, you know? I could probably move that up a little, but that's okay if we have to go down a little bit here. I don't think that'll hurt anything. Oh, okay. Because the train's not going to be at a consistent height the whole way or across the entire map either. You know, that's the other thing. It's just not going to be. There's no way. With the amount of elevation changes in this map, there's literally no way to do that. So it'll be fine. Okay, so that goes like that. We can... Oh, not that. Get rid of all these. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, now we can come out here and we can say, hey. Hey, Mr. DJ. Hook up the train track. Okay, does this make sense to anybody? Put that back in. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, that one turned though. Ooh. Do they look better turned? That would make more sense. That's a solid beam then across there, right? That makes more sense. I love this game because you can just change everything like all the time. Whatever you want to do, just change it. It's fine. Great. There we go. Okay, so once we get... So that'll do that, right? Right? Chat, everybody on board with this? Everybody on board? All aboard, except for that's kind of null and void, that sign. Because this train's going to be going right-hand traffic, right? So that train will be going in, this is coming out. I like it. I like it, chat. All right, so we need to go another... We need to be in the center, though. Need to be centered. By the way, Bert, I don't know if you heard me say, but Dad didn't really buy the story. He didn't really buy the whole story yesterday, Bert. He kind of did, and then apparently he went somewhere yesterday and had to, like, tell somebody the date or write down the date or something. And then he, like, kind of... you know, kind of caught on that something was a little fishy. So, yeah. But I still say it was a better story than my siblings from last time. Like, I need your truck, and I can't tell you why, Pops. Just deal with it. He was not about it. So, yeah. I thought it was kind of funny. But we had a good dinner. That's all that matters. I guess my nephew had some fun in the arcade. I don't know. I didn't go back to the arcade. Place we went has a little arcade. I was talking to my brother-in-law. Like that, chat? Surely we don't go up a whole nother... That would be too high, right? That's too high. Alright. Gosh. Well, I haven't actually told him that is something that you've actually done for the farm, Bert, is like actually go get a truck. Yeah, that one looks okay. There's no foundation, but I think that one's okay, right? I think it's fine. So, Mickey, what we're kind of going for is a factory, maybe not a factory for each type of item, but definitely a factory, multiple factories across the map, basically. So Cody's setting up a factory just for screws right now. That's what he's working on. Not gonna harvest it. Nope. This is gonna be a smelting factory. There's gonna be like 3 more stories up here eventually above that floor. All in due time. So like I don't even know where the mines are around here. I don't really care. That's what trains are for. So basically are hauling stuff around the map via train. And then yeah, so for instance where Godey's at, he needs like steel beam, which we'll have to make in a steel factory somewhere. So we'll probably have a factory that makes like all the steel stuff. And then we'll transport via train steel beams to Goat. And then transfer the screws wherever they need to go around the map too. Not necessarily, Mickey. I think everybody's probably going to build a little on their own, however they want to build it. As long as they have the capability to interact with the train.
Basically have rail access.
As long as they have rail access, they could, I don't care if they build up on top of the mountain or if they build down on, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be built like this. I think the cool thing is going to be that we all have our own style and how we would build, you know? Like, I guarantee that we're going to have a whole bunch of different looking factories. But I think that's cool. I think it's really neat. Like, Godey's talking about doing something really cool with the factory over there for the screws. It's going to be really neat when he gets it done. But I guarantee nobody else is going to build that way. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, it's fine. But this is the style that I decided to go with. And actually, at first, I was going to put the trains, like, over here. Like, say, one track over there and one track over there. But I was like, you know what? It would just fit if I went right underneath here. And this is actually pretty clean the way it's all turning out, you know? And it just so happened that I want 4 products. 4 product potential output. So we'll have a product per car. And then same thing on the input. I'll be able to take my 4 separate products on my input side as well. So it's actually turned out a lot slicker than I kind of envisioned it. And then with the pass-through tracks running right down center here, and I'm really digging this. I'm really digging it. It's pretty awesome so far. And you know, it's all about like symmetry and stuff. And then the interesting part is I've overbuilt the building, but it needs to be the size for the trains, kind of. So if we go up to what I do have put up here so far, which eventually we'll get a hyper tube going up between the floors and stuff. But basically this is, say for iron ore. And right now this will handle 480 is what this will do. So if in the future we decide we need more iron ore, guess what? You have room. Because I'm not putting anything over here for right now. This half of the building is just going to be empty. I'll go up however many walls I want, build another floor, and then do copper or whatever. And I'm actually going to change these inputs and outputs as well to probably come over and just like kerplunk right through the floor, right down to where I want to go. Are pretty close to it anyway. I might have to maybe come down here and then go across or something and go down. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now. Probably come down to this end and then get this way where I want and then go down through the floor. But that's kind of the plan for now, is just make this building absolutely massive. And if we need more room eventually, I need more capacity, which I probably will, and that's fine. But then I can just double this. And so there are going to be some belts and stuff underneath the floor, which is going to kind of clutter it up, but it's not going to be that bad. Because we're only talking like this is 2 belts, this whole thing, and then there would be potentially 2 more here. And then there will be more stories, so 4 products per side, so we're talking potential of what, 8 belts or more. I mean, it could turn into a lot, but that's okay too. So that's kind of the rough idea for now. This is a big one just to get the trains to work though, or at least allegedly work. We're gonna try a train here, I think, before too much longer. Although Goaty, I think, is heading out soon. But if you give me places to hook up, Goat, I can at least get a train going around in circles. Although I don't have power out here, so trains may not happen today. Just because of power, you know?
Yeah.
But that's okay. Because I kind of think what I need to do is, like, kind of turn. Because you're... Where you're going to hook up's way over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've completed the side where the loop is not.
Okay.
So the side towards you.
Trains need a lot of power, yeah. Not really. I mean, I know power is an issue or a concern, or could be or should be. But if we really wanted to, we could just simply go down the coast here. It's not even that far. I think it's like right here where my mouse is. And there's a whole bunch of oil right there. And if we really wanted to, we could just refine it and then awesome sink the like plastic, rubber, whatever, if we wanted to, just to get us a ton of power. And that might not be a bad option until we get to like nuclear, you know? Because we do have a bunch of coal and we do have diesel running down yonder. But if we wanted to, we could probably get a lot of power from that oil down there. Yeah. We need a double crossover to turn trains around. So what we're doing, we're going to call this the last station for now on this run. Okay. And we're just going to put a loop around. I'm assuming you're working on that, right, Goat? Or no?
No. I'm
No?
gonna
You gotta go, right?
Yeah.
Do you care if I do that part?
No, it's okay.
And it can be temporary. We can always rip it out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so for right now, I might just, like, do this. And nuke this real quick. Just so I can make a loop around track.
Yeah, because I need to connect the pass-through lines.
I think that's all I'm going to do right now is just connect the pass-throughs to each other.
Yeah, okay.
But it's temporary. You can change it. I don't care. Whatever you got to do,
No
man.
problem.
Okay. So, technically, if we go to about right there, and just, like I said, this is temporary and dirty, and we'll be okay. Oh, and then I clicked the wrong button, chat. Oh, okay. There. That'll work for today.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not functional, but that's okay, because nothing's functional over here yet. This is going to be a large project to get all this done. And that's okay. Many hours. Many hours.
Many hours.
Many hours.
Oh, no. I only got 7 hours until I have to get up.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I do like this is clean, though, coming in here.
Yeah.
With the dual lines and stuff. I like that.
But I don't like the
arrow?
Yeah, I want it to face the other way.
You on this side?
Yeah.
Technically, it shouldn't even be there, right?
No. Yes, it should. But I wanted to face it the other way. I can't do that.
But not if it's this way traffic. There wouldn't be an arrow here, would there? Yes and no.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay. Alright. At your station.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have to see about it.
And then I guess in theory, wouldn't you just put like a light here?
Yeah.
So that like one of the trains would like, I don't know how the
I would
lights.
put a light on each.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't even know how that... We'll have to get into all that. Because I don't know, would you want your pass-through train to be your main train or your station train over here?
The station train should be the main train.
Technically, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll see about it. We'll find out.
Have a good night, Cody. We'll catch you later, bud.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I guess my goal right now, and it's not necessary, but I want to connect my train tracks to Cody's train tracks. That is what I really want to do, chat. I want to connect my train tracks to Cody's train tracks. And obviously we're going to have some elevation changes. And we're going to have some turns in there, some S turns. See, eventually I could envision... Oh man, we should have had Cody actually go out the north end, and then we could have just run straight. It's fine. Nothing says my builds are, quote, straight. They're all straight to each other, but not like square to the world, I don't think. I think they are. Actually are, but that's okay. But what I envision eventually is like, okay, a train track's going to wind its way probably all the way across the map. And then if we want, we can drop a train track down this side of the map here. This is like a ton of water out here. I know that from my other map. Because actually this right here is where I played my other map. I went and found that last night, but you know, we'll have kind of our main line that maybe weaves its way across the map or something, and we can have spurs and all kinds of stuff like that eventually, right? It's gonna take a lot to figure all this out, but that's okay. I'm here for the challenge. It's like Railroads Online, but like in the future. In the future. Oh yeah. Not what I want. So maybe we just go out. See, I don't know how far out we want to go either. Probably don't want to build any more than 7 or 8 at a time. And eventually we're going to have a big old greasy turn in there. At some point. Which is fine. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave that in there. These are temporary. These are going to come out. They are going to come out. See, we got to aim for like right there. So if we would maybe turn at like a 45, which might be kind of fun to do, but we also can do that. See, we could do that and then go like our 7. And then, well, I'm not going to go another 7, but I think that would work. And then we'll get connected over there eventually. It might be a little gross, but we'll figure it out. I'm here for the challenge, y'all. Until somebody comes and tells me I'm doing it wrong. Like, you know. Even if they do, I'm not going to believe them. Ow. The record? That hurt. And then, I don't know why, but I really like this. I should really set up my hotbar.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
There must be a cave or something nearby. Not sure.
Harvest.
Which ones, John? These up here? No, they're all going away. It'll just be train tracks floating eventually. Yeah, no, it'll just be train tracks eventually, John.